Well, do you want to know what a cheeky monkey is? Well, it's a banana-flavored cupcake with caramel cream cheese frosting and candied pecans with caramel drizzle. So good. Well, now do you want to know where you can get yours? At Kupcakz, where the cheeky monkey and all the other great choices can be found. Today, owner Doreen Durano is in our kitchen this morning to talk about this wonderful shop. It is such a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Okay, at first when I heard about cupcake shops, I'm like, you know what? Could they really be that good? Because homemade cupcakes are so amazing. So brag about kind of the talents that you bring into this company. Where did you used to work?
Well, I used to be a cook at the Ritz-Carlton, and I went to culinary school in San Francisco, and baking just came naturally.
Yeah.
So, and I decided that, you know what, Tulsa doesn't have a cupcake store, so I figured I'd open one here.
Well, thank you so very much. Okay, now I get to admit that I have shopped with you recently, and your cupcakes are amazing. Walk me through some of the ones that you brought in today, and tell me just exactly what goes into making these beautiful pieces of cake.
Well, first of all, we make everything from scratch. I always believe in old school baking. We'll measure out the salt, the baking soda, and we make our own caramel. We candy our own pecans, sweeten or toast our own coconut, and then we as well roast our own peanuts to make our own peanut butter. So, and the ones that I brought here are these ones. The pretty in pink are little girls love them because we have edible glitter on it, and it's called Disco Sparkles. We also have a red velvet, which most Southerners love.
Okay, that's my personal favorite. That is dangerous. You can see it right there in the middle.
And then we also have the Boston Dreamer, which is a vanilla cake filled with a pastry cream and dipped in a bittersweet chocolate ganache. And the chocolate that we use is called Valrhona, which is French, and and I use the real thing.
The real thing.
The real thing. And we use all butter in all of our cupcakes. We don't skimp on quality.
Not at all. And I understand that you even take the weather into consideration when you're baking these.
We sure do. I didn't realize that Oklahoma had a ton of humidity. And so we always make sure that all of our icings are adjusted accordingly to all of the things that are coming out of the weather. Okay,
and so maybe even on a more humid day, we should go in and see you though?
Yes, you should. The cakes are extra moist that day. The icings, you know, we make it a little stiffer on those days just so it doesn't droop down.
And so you make them fresh every day?
Every day. We do team baking at 4 a.m. in the morning.
I like that team baking.
Yes,
get everybody in it together.
So there's 2 people, and we have 8 different cakes. And so we split the cake duties, and then we split the icing duties.
And looking at your shop, I mean, it looks super trendy. I've actually just had takeout from other people who have gone in for me. It seems like a really cool place to go in, sit down, and have a cupcake.
Yes, I wanted a store that was clean, that had clean lines and clean floors. I didn't want the regular mom and pop. I wanted something that is trendier than normal. So when people walk into the store, they're amazed by the fact that, you know, it was all conceived by one person and it wasn't a franchise.
Oh, well done. Before we go real quick, you have 2 daughters. Which cupcakes are named after them?
They are called a cupcake named Mackenzie for my daughter, and the other one is called Peppermint Maddie after Madison.
Oh, I got to try them all. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
You are a treat, and thank you for bringing in some as well. Cupcakes are fantastic.
And you get to eat all of them.
All of them. And when you get them, they come in this really cute little box if you want to take some to go to all your friends. I highly suggest that. Thank you again. Here's some more information about Kupcakz. Perfect title, by the way. Kupcakz at 71st and South Mingo. That's 7135 South Mingo. That's the southeast corner of 71st and Mingo. Call 461-0228 or just go online at kupcakz.com and note the spelling.